subscriber. Hey, Joe, thanks for the subscription. Can't believe that, yeah, it's already been a month on Twitch. What's up, Sai? Nice to see everybody. Sorry, I had to turn down my gain. I was recording some singing earlier, so I'm using my different mic right now. So, if I appear a little sleepy, it's because I just had some pasta. Also, Luna sat on my eye. Can't really tell, but she like stepped on my eyeball. So if I if I seem weird, it's because of that. Welcome. I'm very excited for us to spend some time in Sumeru. Luna, I gotta move up. Okay, I don't want to hurt you. Okay. All right. Thank you to Flux for the subscription. I think you get like a fancier emote. I pulled a Chi-Chi, lost 50-50, not even Toma-Ka-Ching, now I'm feeling very good. Alright. Thanks, Joe. Thanks for gifting that sub to Kuro. Appreciate that very much. Hope everybody's had a really good weekend. I had a great weekend. I was talking to... Oh, hang on. I gotta change the audio. I was in a city, an undisclosed city, talking about Genshin Impact music for most of it, to be honest with you. We did a lot of Genshin Impact chatting. We talked about how music could connect us to more deeply to the games that we love and to music in general. It was a really nice chat. About 90 people. I'm hoping that year 3 of Marco Meatball will be similar. So we're going to stream for a long time. I have a lot to do before Fontaine. This will be an every other day occurrence for Genshin. and then the rest of the time will be Dark Souls. And then on May 15th, I'm going to switch to Punishing Grey Raven for probably a while. And alternate Genshin and Punishing Grey Raven. So this will be Gotcha City. So let's keep going. I may do some skipping of dialogue. Don't take it personally. It's not you. It's my reading comprehension. So nice to see you.
Here she comes. Satori is here. Let's quietly follow her. Once she starts talking to her acquaintances, we'll find a safe spot to begin possessing them. As for how we'll sway her to our side, I'll leave that to you. I trust you'll know what to say. Paimon's starting to feel kind. Looks like they've already started talking. Let's find a hiding spot and get started.
subscriber. Hey, Maman.
That's right. You really can't force anything when it comes
Thanks
to
a ton
love.
for the subscription.
And besides, everyone around me has a very different background and outlook. Are you still listening to me, Nabia?
Oh, of course I'm listening. You were talking about troubles with your love life, right? I heard everything you said.
Okay then. You just seemed a little distracted for a moment there. Strange. Your cats seem pretty worked up. Is something wrong? I always thought they were quiet, happy kitties. Oh, what are their names again?
Ooh. Oh no. I'm sorry for those of you that didn't have good weekends. Imaginatri, thank you again for the resub. Oh god, what are their names? Harut and Marut.
Ah, that's right.
Oof.
They are just little darlings, aren't they? Harut and Marut.
So, which fortune do you want me to read for you today? You must have come for another echo of the divine voice of wisdom.
The only reason chat is emoji only is because
I'd like to get another
interact
reading
with you
on my
too
love
much.
prospects, but to be perfectly honest with you, I feel like I've been a real mess recently.
A mess?
Haven't we all?
Well, could you do a reading on how long it'll take me to finish my current project at work? I really just want to get it over with.
I hear you. No problem at all. The gods will reveal the truth.
The hype train's close, chat. The gods have spoken.
The gods are asking. Sitaria, why haven't you gone home?
Why haven't I gone home? Do the gods really know everything I've been thinking about?
Sitaria, why don't you just go home? It's a demand now instead of a question. The gods seem to be truly upset.
I'm sorry. I know I failed the gods. Please pass on my most sincere apologies and
girl.
ask for. And if I may ask, Nabia, is there a specific god who's speaking to you right now?
Yes. The Archon of music.
What an inconsiderate and naive question. The god who is speaking to me is, of course, the wisest and mightiest of all, King Deshret.
King Deshret? No wonder he would make such a demand of me. Even though news of King Deshret's resurrection has been spreading like wildfire, it's all just a misinformation campaign from the academia. How can King Deshret still exist in real life?
Huh? King Deshret's resurrection is misinformation campaign?
What insolence! I am King Deshret's most loyal believer. Do you wish to refute his voice
Hey
of
Talos,
wisdom?
welcome to the chat.
Oh, no. As a child of the desert, I am only reveling in his... I will think very carefully about his demand of me. I'm sorry. I must go now.
Wait!
Oh. She's on to something.
Oh, she just ran off in a hurry. She looked pretty upset too.
Shadow Nyx.
Well done.
Mubatu.
Sitaria didn't seem to suspect anything amiss. To have something she's been trying desperately to avoid show up out of nowhere and berate her, that must have shaken her to the core.
Yes, let me cause her trauma.
Aw, Nahida, it seems like you understand human emotions really well after all. All I know are some abstract Harabatot theories. In any case, my time with you has shown a lot of them to be utterly useless. Anyway, enough of that. Let's
catch up.
He's out of cubes now, right on cue. Let's get ready to possess him right away.
It's okay. I just got caught up in something. Oh, Actually, didn't you ask me to help you look for work? What kind of work were you looking for again?
Gardening work.
Gardening? But don't you hate everything to do with plants? I still remember getting mad at you for secret.
You see, a friend told me that the secret to self-improvement is to work on things you're not so good at.
Fair enough.
This is an interesting
I didn't
quest.
think that was something you would consider. Speaking of, how's he doing? Is he feeling any better?
He's feeling a lot better, and he's walking more now.
Oh, that's good to hear. I have been thinking a lot about him. If I could get some more time off, I'd love to pay him a visit. Actually, while we're talking about him, is he still living in Port?
Yeah, he's been retired there for a while.
If you could find the time, please write him a letter. Let him know that recently, Faith thinks he has a quick temper and has always been a devout follower of the Dendro Archon.
Oh? So, who are you siding with in all of this? I'm so jealous of you. You were born a child of the desert, yet you chose to betray King Deshret.
It was a week, yeah, so I'm just like kind of picking
those
things.
crooks from the academia.
Oops.
Akeem, you don't mean...
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret?
Yeah, it
In
was a
fact,
while ago.
Aren't you the strange one?
Can't pick a side? Me?
Damn, we're really manipulating her.
Paimon had no idea you'd be so good at this.
Before I knew it, I really started getting into the role. I wasn't too harsh, was I?
You really zeroed in on the issue and put it right in front of her. But once everything is over, I'll be sure to pay her a visit to her mind and...
Yeah, that's a wise idea after manipulating her so badly. She's running!
Come on! Sataria's already started...
So, Shishan, like, as if someone was trying to preach to you about something?
No, I've been spending all my time studying in the basement. No, I've been spending all my time studying... No, I've been spending all my time studying in the attic.
Wait, did you just say attic?
Damn it!
I thought this place didn't...
Well, oh, right. I celebrated the Sub-Zerus festival so many...
Wait,
Huh?
how could you be aware of that?
Huh?
That should be impossible.
Are you still failing to realize that the Academia's lowly tricks could never deceive all of Sumeru's...
Oh, shit.
Shishan, don't tell me that you...
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of King Deshret. In reality, shouldn't you be the one who is ashamed?
Please.
Oh,
Please stop.
Oh, man, that's intense. Damn.
Even now, Sataria's still trying to run from her problems.
Did I push too hard?
She can no longer justify everything to herself. Hey, she's trying to talk to the guards! This is the most important part of all.
Mercenary, you're a member of the Corps of 30, correct? Please help me pass a message to the Macho right away.
Please, try to remain calm, miss.
Heretics are infiltrating the city, and they've already converted many resident
Heretics? What kind of heresy?
King Deshret. Many people I know have suddenly started believing in him.
Miss Sataria.
She's about to have a meltdown.
Nothing.
You know my name?
King Deshret is immortal, and all who defy him will one day pay the price. You
Hey,
must
Johnny, what's
face
up?
the truth, Sataria. You tread a treacherous path, and the longer you ignore it, the tighter the Academia's child of King Deshret. Never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed
here's
for
the panic
becoming a
attack right
believer
here.
of King Deshret.
Man, that's kind of douchey.
Sataria, why haven't you gone home?
Luna needs a treat today. She had her vaccines today. There was some miscommunication, so she's a little delayed with her Lyme vaccine. So we have to go get it again in 3
Seems
weeks.
that no matter where I run, I only keep finding more believers of King Deshret. I have to say, this is a familiar feeling. I've also been running from my guilt this whole time. Guilt over my part in the Sage's plans, and from ignoring the letters from... But no matter how much I may try to ignore or get rid of it, my guilt always comes back.
It's not too late to turn back.
You won't necessarily lose your research opportunities by facing...
How do you know me so well? Are you truly just...
That's not important. The important thing is to pass judgment on the academia and its sages, and to correct their mistakes. If you could provide some assistance in this matter, perhaps it could serve as a form of atonement.
I've actually never believed in the gods, but I've always believed in serendipity. Your appearance must be a fated opportunity for me to get out of this wretched situation. Please tell me, what can I do for you?
Great. We finally convinced her.
How much do you know of...
I was just one of the designers for the massed dream harvest scheme, but I know very little about the full scope of the overall project. I'd assume that only staff with the highest clearance would have access to those confidential documents.
Just got chills.
I've just been working to meet the Grand Sage's specified requirements. However, there's something that's been really bothering me. I heard that a scholar who was previously expelled has returned to the city. And even the sages are still quite wary of him.
An outcast that even the sages are still wary of?
To fight against the academia, we will need to figure out the nature and the purpose of their work.
It should be possible if we're willing to take some risks. After all, I'm an assistant to the Grand Sage.
Thanks, Shinra. Thanks for continuing that gift from Lanny. Appreciate it.
One thing, though. I won't be able to transfer the documents to you through the Akasha once I get my hands on them. The Sage... let me see...
the academia entrance.
Don't worry about that. I'm only suggesting this location because it'll draw more scrutiny for me to leave the academia again. It'll be safest for me to distract the guards long enough to hand you the document.
All right.
So, if I were to...
that'll depend on the judgment of the Dendro Archon.
Ah!
The Dendro Archon. That's right. Her people are the ones we have endangered. As the god of wisdom, maybe it's time for me to find a god to believe in.
Just as Nahida predicted, we've managed to bring Sataria to our side. The Traveler's execution was ingenious. He's the one who deserves all the praise. Well, now that we've made plans to meet again tomorrow evening... Pray? But if we're going to pray to the gods, aren't we just praying to you?
It's kind of funny.
God of wisdom and guardian of the scholars?
Wait.
No. The truth is the true guardian of scholars. I've always believed that. Anyway, let's meet...
Sounds good. 22. Oops. 22. Oops. God, I cannot believe how hard Luna stepped on my fucking face today. She legit, like, put all of her weight on my eyeball. I woke up, I was like, ah, 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 and she just looked at me like, what'd I do? And I'm like crying violently. I'm like, oh God, I thought my eye popped out of my head. That's how bad she stepped on it. Ooh, it was scary. Nope, still handsome.
One with nature.
And then I had like an intrusive thought that I would have to wear an eye patch. Show up, like, and go to the doctor. How terrible would that be? It's like, I was thinking about all the comments on like videos where people be like, "Wow, Marco Marco has an eye patch," and all this other stuff. And I was like, yeah. I'm only yawning because I had pasta, by the way. Pasta was a bad choice. But I was hungry, and Miss Meatball's mother sent me home with so much pasta and pie and garlic bread.
We're here!
And I just...
Oh, that's right. I suppose I'm the
What am I gonna do?
Catherine in your mind. Shh! We're on a secret mission tonight, so we need to protect Catherine's identity. Yep, Paimon's right. We cannot fully rule out the chance that the meetup tonight is just a trap. If something were to happen, my existence may be the only trump card we'll be able to play. After all,
Ooh, foreshadowing.
the academia should still be unable to confirm the existence of my consciousness in the outside world. Yep, exactly. Just what Paimon was thinking.
I somehow doubt that. I had an audition this weekend, and the casting director was like, "Can you make it sound less like animation?" And I said, "Oh my God, I listen to Genshin too much.
Anyway,
She's like you're talking to me.
About that.
And I was like,
Let's just make sure to be on our guard.
don't you feel like something is off?
Off? What do you feel is off?
It's just a little too quiet around here.
It's the middle of the night. Of course it's quiet. You're not
So if
getting
I
paranoid,
don't
are you?
book this role,
No,
I can blame
I think he's
Genshin.
right.
A game
It
that I
really
have
is
a
a
role
lot quieter than
in.
usual. If you look around, there seems to be fewer people on the streets. Maybe it's just a coincidence. Maybe Sataria figured out. I also can't quite figure out why things feel a little off.
Scaramouche is coming.
But now that we're here, well, regardless.
Thanks for letting me skip. It's a lot easier for me. Although,
There really aren't many people
you really,
out right now.
you really can't tell me
Let's hope it'll be this quiet in front
one
of the
way or
academia.
another. I guess the only
and
way you
that
can tell me is by
Sataria managed
leaving
to
the chat.
distract all the guards.
Which don't leave the chat. Stay in the chat. Voice your displeasure by leaving the stream. What's up, Laser Gun? Welcome to the chat. I've never seen a sky this clear before. I mean, this is not real, but or is it? We'll never know. Oh my god, there's so many things here. Ooh. Tell me you haven't been playing Genshin without telling me you haven't been playing Genshin. Huh? Oh. Oh, the almost bow. Wait a second. And no, I'm not pulling for Baiju or Kave. But while we're here, what if I got it in my first pull? You know, I love me some Ganyu. Here we go. Yeah. This is it. I feel it. Yeah. Damn. Okay. Oh, cutscene. That's never good. What?
What are all these people doing here at this hour of the night?
Ah, the triumphant hero returns at last.
Oh.
And to a rather spectacular welcome, even if I do say so myself.
Dottore!
The outcast, expelled from the academia.
Indeed I am. Although these days they tend to call me the Doctor.
Il Dottore! Whoa!
If you're looking for your researcher friend, she has already been taken into confinement.
Oh,
With
shit.
some basic caution, she could have discovered the listening device on her person. Clearly, she lacks the degree of rigor expected of a true scholar.
He's manipulating all those
of
people.
Sumeru City. What have you done to them?
I simply made some minor adjustments to their Akasha
Damn,
terminals.
Dottore is
Now
interesting.
they can deposit information directly into the subconscious. As you can see, all these lovely people now believe this traveler is a hero who has just saved the world. My experiment is a success.
Whoa.
And now it seems they can no longer hold back their sheer adoration.
Oh no, what should we do?
Cut them down.
They're all just regular people. Leave now. You need to get out of here.
Oh, just leave.
What? That guy's a Fatui Harbinger. We can't just leave you here. Nor can I abandon the people of Sumeru!
No. Well, surely Nahida is stronger than a fucking Fatui Harbinger.
Don't worry.
Sorry,
We'll meet
unnecessary
again outside
F-bomb.
of the city.
Like, surely the doctor, Il Dottore, is like, that's an
I
Archon.
see. You appear to have overridden their mental faculties with your
I like
own
this nuanced violin
consciousness.
here.
To possess such a powerful mind, you must be the god of wisdom.
Imagine a Fatui who's like kind of like a low-ranking support system to the Queen of Snezhnaya. Like, imagine just like having the balls to go up to like an Archon and be like, ooh.
This should be far enough.
Like, that doesn't. That's weird to
Emma
me.
needs to catch her breath first. Is Nahida going to be okay? We only made it out because of her.
You know what I mean? Like, she can jump between minds. Hopefully, she'll be fine.
Paimon wasn't counting on running into a new Harbinger here, let alone such a high-ranking one. That guy was number 2. So scary. He called himself the Doctor. Remember Tainari, and that even the sages are wary of him. Yep. Sounds like she must have been talking about the Doctor.
We underestimated the scale of this problem.
Yeah. Now that the Doctor's in the picture, we're no longer just dealing with... But what are the Fatui after this time? Another Gnosis?
We need to find a way to reunite with Nahida.
Yeah. Things would be a lot easier with Nahida's help. Nahida said we'll meet again outside of the city. But we can't just keep waiting around, right?
Let's start our own investigation. Let's start our own investigation.
You mean...
Let's go find Tainari.
Oh, right! Wasn't he invited by the sage? Even though he turned it down at the top, there's no time to lose.
Oh yay, we get to hear the new voice actor. Though, if I'm honest with you, I will never forget how mean people were about changing the voice actor for like 4 streams. And people are still weird about it. I watched your stream. It was really frustrating. You yelled at people. Yeah, I yelled at people because they were being mean. God forbid. God forbid I just like, you know, people just respect me. A 35-year-old man. I should probably help that person. This looks like an okay situation. Ban. Stay away, you nasty mushrooms.
Everyone hold hands.
Into the wind.
Quietly now.
Oh, you were a big help. Thanks. As you can see, I'm a forest watcher here. As for my name, it's Rana. I'm Marco. I see. You aren't dressed like inhabitants of the forest, nor do you look like you're from the desert. But your clothes do have some good breathability and are suitable for traveling in Sumeru. She should know Tainari, right? Ooh, Marco, you know Tainari? Tainari may seem unapproachable, but he's actually a very nice person. He took really good care of me when I was a trainee, and his ears are gorgeous. Me too. Tainari will get angry if you do it without asking first. It probably will, but his ears are so glossy, and I can't help but wondering how they feel. The girl with him seems pretty interested in them too. Huh? Marco, you know Kali too? Kali hasn't been very well, but she still works hard to protect the forest and eliminate the withering. Everyone's worried about her. Ugh. Anyway, a forest watcher's duty is to protect the forest, assist travelers, and provide guidance. As the two of you might have noticed lately, the forest has been less than ideal. The fungi and beasts have been growing aggressive. Then there's the withering. How about I escort both of you? My patrol route will pass through Vimara village next. It's smooth. No. It is not a C6, Yelan. It's C1. No need to lie.
Gotcha. Busted.
I see everything. Yeah.
Quietly now.
Wind Strider.
No, it's a C6, Yelan. Oh, that did what I thought. Whoa. What? Huh?
Time to go.
The heck?
Yeah.
Sure. I miss you, chat. I miss you, chat. Look at this cute little umbrella. Can't believe we only have, what, 14 weeks before?
Hold it right there.
Hold it right
A
there.
blonde-haired traveler and a floating fairy. We've got you all right. Take a look around. You've fallen right into our trap.
Are you mercenaries?
Corps of 30? We are an elite brigade that commands the highest commission rate.
The outcast.
An outcast from the academia?
Sounds like the doctor.
But why wouldn't the doctor just send the Fatui after us?
Local mercenaries might have an edge over the Fatui.
Still wasting time on...
You're up, traveler. Everyone hold hands. Make yourselves at home.
Gotcha.
Dead.
Down. Now you shall
Dead.
perish.
Dead. Dead.
Game's up. Thumbs over.
Dead.
Quietly now.
Dead.
There is no escape.
It isn't over yet. Here comes reinforcements.
Dead. Dead.
On my knight.
That was pretty rough. Is that what elite mercenaries are like?
It probably won't be long before we see more of them.
Yeah. Looks like we'll have to keep our guards up. But this doctor guy seems like a pretty tough opponent. He knew exactly where to set up an ambush. Did he predict that we would try to find Kainari? Going up against smart people is tough. Anyway, let's keep going.
More combat, more combat. I want to play the game. Ooh, more combat. Maybe? No.
I'll have to grab a drink with Flame May when I'm back in the city.
The rainforest is the best place to be.
Time to go.
What the hell's that? Oh. Oh, I feel kind of bad. Oops. So, oh. Hello, Christina.
Oh, it's the traveler and Paimon. What are you two doing back here? Kale! It's nice
Well, happy
to see you
belated birthday,
again.
Kale.
Are you doing alright? To be honest, I'm not doing too well. My Elazar has been progressing at a faster rate lately. I'm finding it harder to complete more intricate tasks. As a result, Master Tainari is taking me off the patrol schedule. He will only allow me to stay here and coordinate other people's tasks. Oh, Kale.
It seems that carrying Irmisil is our only chance.
Speaking of Tainari, did he go off on— Oh, Master Tainari? He just left the Avidia Forest a little while ago. He was headed to Party's DI.
Party City? Oh, no, Party's DI.
What? Isn't Tainari always saying that he never wants to leave the Avidia? I thought it was weird too. Master Tainari always prioritizes his work as a forest watcher above everything. He almost never leaves his post. He left in a hurry this time, though.
He didn't give a reason?
No, I only found out that he left through a message he left behind. He also made sure to delegate all his tasks using a schedule. To leave in such a hurry? I'd guess he had something urgent to take care of. Master Tainari originally studied in the Amorta Darshan of the Academia, and Partis DI is something like the Amorta's research base. Many rare shrubs and grasses have been planted there for research. I know that before he became a forest watcher, Master Tainari went— A research base, huh? Gotta wonder what kind— Oh, we don't have a lot of time, so let's go look for him at Party's DI.
Please take care of yourself, Kale.
Don't worry. I'm fine. Got it. Will do.
Oh.
How many Shiva mushrooms do I need to sell before I can finally buy?
What quest is that? Uh-oh. Oh, God. Adventure takes courage. When will I learn? Don't take quests. Okay, this will be alright. Hello, Catherine. No. Could say that. Huh? Oh. Oh, thank God. That scared me. Pardi Diai.
Wait! Look who it is!
Nahida!
Thank goodness you're okay. We were so worried
It's
about
gonna
you.
be.
Hey! This was supposed to be a— Actually,
Oh.
it's very smart of the Traveler to be wary of me right now. Plus, it's not like you could have known what happened after we split even a pool of stagnant water after a torrential— Paimon feels like only the real Nahida could— Huh? But well, we understand that point now. Please, Nahida, tell— When you left, I was still in the middle of restoring everyone's minds. Thankfully, when the doctor instead, he did something closer to creating hallucinate. Luckily, I managed to finish my restorations and mind jump away from him just as he was about to capture me.
Wait, but why is she afraid of... She's an Archon. Dotori's just really good with like experimenting and tinkering.
What a relief. I wouldn't be real. I gave away my true identity when I restored everyone's minds, which means we've lost another one of our trump cards. Also, the doctor is already an expert at modifying Akasha terminals.
Oh.
Maybe it's only a matter of time until he captures my consciousness.
Because after all, she's
inside
connected to the Akasha, right?
Would that mean you'd no longer be able to jump between minds? Then how do we stop him? He's still at the Academia, so it's possible he already started messing with the Akasha.
Our position will only get worse with time.
Ugh, it feels like he's toying. Plus, the doctor's combat ability alone is apparently enough to make him worthy of being number 2 of the Fatui.
Doubt that.
We shouldn't give up hope just yet. Actually, Nahida, how did you know we— Yes, I have. I can see the travelers. You didn't come here for sight.
We're looking for a scholar we know. His name is Tainari, and the sages once...
Okay.
I'm excited to hear.
Traveler?
It's Hypatia!
Long time no see.
What a pleasant surprise!
Who's this?
She's a scholar we met in the Avidia Forest. When we last saw each other, she was still
Satyavada
training in
life.
the...
Oh, I see.
That's right, we're old friends. You've come at just the right time.
Hypatia, you're way too excited about this. Wait, no. Did you already...
My consciousness has already
Damn.
You did it? Congratulations!
I'm really happy for you.
It's so exhilarating to share this sublime when my consciousness made contact with the gods. What a
That sounds incredible!
Actually, we're here for Tainari.
Oh, all right. Remember? I promised to have my current self has not only gained true insight, but I
Really?
You can do that?
Do you believe her, Naida?
I've never heard of anything like that, but...
Hold on. I brought some spirit borneal with me. This is still a crucial part of the ceremony.
We're using that incense again?
We about to
All
get
right.
high.
Hold my hand. I'll help you establish a pathway.
Ooh,
Okay.
time to go to the Iramasul. Will it be on fire?
Ready?
The pasta.
It took 3 betrayals for me to finally understand.
Oh, shit.
The world is just an elaborate tapestry of lies.
Oh.
My fury will never be quelled. The first to betray me was a god. My creator. My mother.
Ooh. Ooh.
Valuing strength above all. She saw no worth in me and I was
I've never seen
discarded.
this in context. Or I don't think I've seen this at
The
all.
second was a human. My family.
Looks like someone related to
My
Kazuha.
friend. Consumed by fear, he saw me as an abomination. The third was one exactly like me. A hope for the future. A fledgling barely out of the nest. Powerless before his mortality,
Huh?
he broke his promise to me.
How did the
Humans.
child die?
They can't be trusted. And the gods fill me with pure loathing. So I said good riddance. I denounced the world and laugh in its face. My chest will never again be defiled by worldly filth. I will scrub away every last trace of human emotion. Then it will be empty, a blank slate, and ready to receive a supreme gnosis, brimming with pure divinity. There is no need to fear. The pain will be brief. Your era is coming to an end.
Ooh. Wonder what those mechanical straps were. Also, why did that appear when why was that the thing we saw?
What was that?
This is neither the Greater Lord's consciousness nor King Deshret's consciousness.
Did we actually just see the Balladeer's memories? Everything matches what we know about him, but how is he connected to the divine consciousness that Hypatia was talking about?
You saw it, right? You felt it, right? Such a majestic...
Oh, boy.
Alas, shame. If only that which beats within my chest wasn't a filth.
Okay.
You understand now? I'm afraid this is no periporno life, but rather...
Wake up, Hypatia.
You! Why are you... I found divine wisdom. Shouldn't...
Hypatia?
That's how I always thought everything should be. Wait, have I... already lost my mind?
If you're asking that question, the answer is no. Just for the future reference. Crazy people don't know that they're crazy. She's like, I gotta go. I gotta walk away.
Wait, something isn't right.
Ooh, more cutscenes. Run! Did they just kill Catherine? Wait. What? Oh man. Oh. Huh. That was cool.
Okay, we finally lost him. Are you okay, Nahida? Wait, no.
Oh, the Traveler's back?
I like that. What just happened?
Nahida was controlling your body for a while. It seemed like she jumped over to you as an emergency measure right before the Catherine puppet was destroyed. After that, Tainari heard the commotion and came over. He helped us defeat the mercenaries and then he ran with us all the way here.
This time she didn't just transfer her mind into my body.
What? You swapped places? Wait, then where is the...
I never imagined that an individual's consciousness could be transferred around like this. Had I not seen it with my own eyes, I would have never believed it. I don't think this can be achieved with current human technology. Also, while we were running, the consciousness in your body told me to pass on a message. She said, the doctor has found a way to trap my consciousness, so I can't journey with you anymore.
Oh no.
But even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies.
Oh no! Nahida's trapped in the sanctuary of Surasthana for good this time. Was that message all she left for us? It's pretty vague.
It's in code that only we know. We can't let the doctor figure out what we're up to.
Oh, that makes sense. Since the doctor captured her, she won't be able to say anything without him knowing. She's being extra careful. Even in a moonless night, a shower of Paimon knows the... Didn't Nahida use a starlight analogy before? It had something to do with Sataria.
The moon refers to Nahida herself. Starlight refers to the people of the desert. Illusions and lies refer to the Academia's plans.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense, but she...
Paimon, you said Sanctuary of Surasthana, correct? Does this mean that this Nahida you're talking about, the consciousness who was occupying the Traveler's body, is the Dendro Archon?
Your guess is correct, but...
That's all right. A scholar's curiosity doesn't need to be appeased right away. As for the... I've spent some time with you, and it looks like the Dendro Archon's also...
Thank you, Tainari. Oh,
that. While I was indeed invited to join that project, the sages were always secretive about its scope and goals, so all I know is that the project has something to do with the restoration of Irminsul.
I think I know what the project is about. I just received some new intel.
Huh? Did you see something when you were in Nahita's body?
The Academia is turning the Balladeer into a god.
What?
So
Do you have any evidence?
Yeah, so the Doctor and Scaramouche are working together in Sumeru. Okay. I saw a nascent god under construction. Hypatia also showed us a so-called divine consciousness. He's literally turning into a god. That's interesting. Okay.
So that's what happened. That explains why Hypatia's symptoms were different from those of the other scholars who went mad. It's because
Tighnari, did you leave?
I did. I noticed Hypatia's mental anomalies, but since her if I didn't take action, Hypatia would have already been taken by the Matra to the desert, doomed to a life of Now that you mention it, I knew the Academia has never thought, but I still didn't expect them to do something as arrogant as creating a new god. Looks like I made the right decision by not accepting their invitation.
The Fatui may have fanned the flames. They're obviously also behind some of this.
The Doctor and the Balladeer. From your description, I don't think they've completed, but then, what is the connection?
Yeah, it feels like we're still nowhere close to figuring out the Sage's goals.
Let's head to the desert for now. We must stop them no matter what.
Right. We've pretty much gone over everything we need to know, so
I'll stay here for now. If you're planning to go into the desert, start by heading for Caravan Ribat. Come find me here if there's anything else I could...
thanks, Tighnari. Hopefully
Sorry if you're hearing quite a bit of background noise. There's some construction. I pulled a Chi-Chi, lost 50 feet, and this is a cardiac condenser mic that picks up everything. It's it's called the Neumann TLM 103. So it literally picks up. It's incredibly sensitive, so it picks up everything. Lost 50-50, not even catching. Oh, poop. Okay, wait, so. Oh, ascend. Oh, God. Okay. You don't hear anything? Crazy.
Clear weather all around.
Clear weather all around. Caravan of Rabat. Caravan of Rabat. Any Arknight fans in the chat? I just recorded a new cover. And I'm working with my friend to get it produced here audio-wise. It was very hard. The cover was it's called Genshin, which is actually a musical reference to... Oh my god, that's beautiful. It's a reference to Genshin by Schubert. Very tough stuff. It's very hard to sing. I had a nice time warming up, though. I warmed up in the shower. Woo! Uh-oh.
New punching bag.
Well.
I see
Time to die.
Busted. Gotcha.
14,000.
Into the wind.
That was satisfying.
Committed to memory. Yeah.
Shine down. Things are about to get dicey. Inazuma shines eternal.
Take them. I have no need.
Take them. I have no need. Yes. Take them. I have no need. Oh. I miss you, chat. Any Arknights fans? Nope. Oh, the song is cool. The song is cool.
We finally made it to Caravan bike.
For the record.
It's pretty lively here. So, just past this wall is the desert, huh? Oh, wow. Paimon remembers hearing people call this
To
the
be fair, only
Wall
3
of
people have voted,
Samiel.
so.
It's made to block sandstorms from the outside.
That is so cool.
Oh, if it's this tall, it's gotta be the divine work of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, right?
It is quite impressive. Truly awe-inspiring. Awe-inspiring.
Enough gawking. Come on, follow me.
Huh?
I'll hate them. I'll hate them.
Over here.
Alhaitham went that way! Let's hurry up and follow him. Wonder what he's up to.
Ooh, I haven't heard this music before. Ooh, very, very desert. That lower instrument is just slightly out of key, which is interesting because it bends a little bit in the pitch, which gives it a little bit of a almost a mysterious sound quality. It's pretty interesting.
Where did he go? How did we lose him?
What happened?
They were just here a second ago.
More Eremite mercenaries? Who are they working for?
You were too careless. You should have noticed those hopeless amateurs trailing you a long time ago.
Thanks, Alhaitham. We couldn't have shaken them. Oh, I thought that was. I thought you were saying, "Thanks, Alhaitham." Instead, it's actually like, "Thanks, Alhaitham. We couldn't have shaken them without you." Oh man, I'm really like.
There's no need to thank me. I've never cared to keep track of personal favors. All I did was correct a mistake I happened to come across. It's a
You really gave Paimon a scare, Alhaitham. Last time we met at Port Ormos, didn't you say you were going back to the Academia? Wait.
Oh, so you've already landed yourselves on the Academia's hit list. I can't say that I'd. However,
laughs are so funny.
Had I wished to turn you over to the Academia,
or
don't you think you'd already be the Eremites' honored guests by now?
Oh, right. You do have a point.
Yeah. Did you participate in the Sage's big project?
I have no interest in running errands for that project. As a scholar, I've always belonged to the camp that promotes researcher autonomy.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
And these days, you're more fascinating than anything the Sages can offer.
1 second. I apologize. I'm getting a new couch because we can't all fit on the couch. And so I was just scoping out. 1 second. I emailed an acting coach and he hasn't emailed me back. No, I wasn't couch shopping. It's on its way. Hey, Wong Tong, what's up? So you were actually looking for me?
Not quite. To tell you the truth, I'm still investigating the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Everyone says the capsule originated in the desert and was eventually moved to Port Ormos.
It said it shipped, so I was verifying what
to
day
get to the bottom of this, I must understand how the capsule first came to be. Which brings me back to you, and why you're so... The leader of Ain al-Ahmar used the Divine Knowledge Capsule right in front of you. And upon seeing him, your expression became perplexed, and you were lost in thought for quite some time. To have that kind of reaction, I think you must have realized something.
Did someone named
Marco
Marco say
interested
hi
at
to
all in
Marco?
sharing what you've been hiding from me?
No. Sorry. Damn it!
Alhaitham, you really have a ridiculous eye for detail. What kind of person even notices or remembers stuff like that?
The situation is a little complicated. I can't share what I know just yet. I can't share what I know just yet.
So that's your answer. Well, I do work for the Academia after all. So considering that, it is indeed wise to keep your cards close to your chest. But that does prove you do have some undisclosed information about the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Am I right?
You're more like a free agent, though, Ethan, it feels like.
No matter. Rather than simply learning the answers from you.
That's right! We have the same plan as you! But
Then I'd suggest starting with Aru Village. It's the largest settlement in the desert, so it'll probably have more resources and intel than anywhere else. Well, would you like to head there together?
Yeah, sounds good.
it's always better to travel with someone you...
It's always better to travel with somebody you know. My eyeball really hurts.
Before us lies Aru Village, the safe haven of the desert folk.
Whoa, this landscape is really something else. What a cool place! Let's go check it out!
Was that a fart? Sound like I'll hate them farted.
Wow!
Oh, Sino. Sayu VTuber.
Sino. Unless my memory fails me, we have barely spoken 2 words to each other before now at the Academia. Would you care to enlighten me as to when and how I invited the General Mahamatra's wrath?
Oh, Hatham. Do not think you can escape my judgment just because you managed to escape my attack.
Judgment? So that's how you'd characterize your actions here, is it? Or would elimination perhaps be a more accurate description?
Had I used my full strength, not even this traveler would have been able to stop me. Though styled like an assassination, I sought only to ensure that my target would be unable to flee or resist. Standard practice for the Matra, as well you know.
Seemed to me more like your own personal touch.
Who is that, Al-Hatham? Did you call him General Mahamatra?
Yes. General Mahamatra Sino, head of all the Matra at the Academia. He's a formidable hunter, and the ultimate
You seem to have placed a lot of trust in Al-Hatham, to the point of blocking an attack for him. If I were you, I'd never choose to side with him. I wouldn't believe a single word that comes out of his mouth. I have been pursuing this scribe for a long time. I urge you, stand back and do not seek to defend him any longer. Otherwise, there will be consequences.
I don't trust him as much as you seem to think. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stand by and do nothing.
Has Al-Hatham done something wrong?
I won't waste my breath explaining things. Al-Hatham, I saw it during our fight. Take it out. The Divine Knowledge Capsule you're hiding on your person. Unless you want me to retrieve it for myself.
Very perceptive of you. Nothing escapes a Matra's senses.
Wait, the Divine Knowledge Capsule? Didn't it fall into the Matra's hands in Port Ormos?
So you did lie to us.
No wonder you speak with such confidence, Sino. But I must admit, I'm very curious. What does this capsule mean to you? And why, as General Mahamatra of the Academia, are you all alone in the desert? As far as I'm aware, the other Matra have been speculating about your disappearance. Have you been given a mission that's, let's say, morally dubious? If I was the real target of your mission, what was stopping you from simply using your authority and resources to judge me within the walls of the Academia?
Is it a mission from the sages?
I should have known you'd be difficult to deal with.
You two? Ugh. What you would do, Traveler?
Well, look
Oh
at
boy,
you
it's a
two,
party.
acting all tough and self-righteous over there.
Wait, Dia? Great! Finally, someone! You gotta help us out here. Otherwise...
Yeah, sure looks that way. Two giants from the academia duking it out once and for all. Listen, I know you academic types love to fill up your big brains with self-righteous morality and lord your empty rules and virtues over each other. But how dare you bring your petty disputes into the safe haven? It seems like someone's gonna have to beat some sense into your thick skulls until you finally learn to...
Neither of them can afford to be distracted by Dea. They're still looking for an opportunity to attack.
Hey, did either of you...
Oh no, the wind!
The wind's so
Such a big character.
Is this a sandstorm?
Another sandstorm? What's up with these recently?
Hey! All of you, over here, quickly!
Candace!
We have to take cover!
It's a freaking party!
Calling for
Hey,
us.
Snake.
Oh, this wind is...
That sounded like Candace. Come on, you two. Gee.
All right, stop yelling.
It's a party.
Well... Hey, wanna play sardines with three people who wanna tear each other limb from limb? Sure, why not? The air is so thick and heavy. Paimon can hardly keep floating anymore.
My sincere apologies, everyone. This is the home of our village chief. I will have to ask you to make do with this small room until the sandstorm dies down. Please, let me introduce myself. I am Candace, protector of Aru village.
Nice to meet you, Candace. The name's Paimon. Thank you so much for helping us.
You have my gratitude.
There's no need to thank me. It's only right to help each other when the weather gets rough.
Dang.
Wow, she's so gentle and caring, like a nice older sister.
All right. Now that we're all better acquainted, as a guardian charged with the responsibility to protect my fellow villagers from harm, I was observing your conflict from and now that you have set foot within our village itself, it is all the more my responsibility to make absolutely sure that you pose no threat whatsoever to us. So please, have an honest and sincere... If anyone dares to start anything again while they are under this roof, I will not hesitate to send them out for some quality time with the creatures of the sand...
Oh,
And that goes for you too, Miss Dia. Do I make my...
All right, we got it, Candace.
That's what
I was supposed to be a mediator, but I might have gotten a little too involved just now. Anyway,
wait, that was you trying to be a mediator?
I have nothing to hide, so there's no shame in explaining myself. While Al-Haytham wasn't wrong about the other Matra not knowing my whereabouts, it's not because I've been assigned a morally dubious mission. Rather, I've chosen to exile myself.
Huh?
A little while ago, I discovered that there was data missing in the Academia's project planning and development files. What little... As General Mahamatra, I had the responsibility and authority to request an audit.
Oops.
I tried to investigate the issue myself before submitting a formal audit request. But I soon I began to realize that they were cautious of me from the very beginning. Unsurprisingly, the Grand Sage rejected my audit request as soon as the submission reached his desk. He even said to me, "The power of the General Mahamatra is granted by the sages. You have no right to judge us."
So they really...
I realized then that to the Grand Sage, the Matra are nothing more than tools for the sages to assert and maintain their control over knowledge.
Right.
The vows that we took, the principles that we strive to uphold, they are meaningless to the academia of today.
So you then decided to exile yourself.
I believed it would be wise to flee the academia before the sages had a chance to take action against me. This way, They can no longer see nor predict my actions. I will never give up on this investigation. There's no need for someone else to give me power or authority. Once I find the truth, I will administer judgment by my own name.
Sino seems to have the same goal as us. Plus, now that he's no longer the General Mahamatra, he somehow feels a lot less scary.
It's still too early to trust him completely. What if the whole story was just made up?
Well, Sino, if that's your story, then why did you see Alhaitham as a target?
When I was investigating the matter in the academia, I overheard a conversation between Alhaitham and a sage. The sages asked you to investigate a blonde-haired traveler. Like many parts of the project, this assignment was undocumented. Now throw in your suspicious behavior with the Divine Knowledge Capsule, and I think we deserve an explanation.
From the very beginning, Alhaitham was... The sages were watching me from the very beginning.
Yes. I was indeed tasked.
Alhaitham!
After all, the promised reward was so great that hardly any scholar could have refused. The sage told me, once you've completed...
The most enticing offer.
Unfortunately, their words contained one key piece of information. From my perspective, the sages are far from trustworthy. Think about it. Isn't it a little strange? So, I began my own investigation following the lead of the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Had I been less guarded, I probably would have ended up like that Ain al-Ahmar mercenary. Incapable of...
You mean that the sages originally planned to dispose of you, using one of those capsules that drive people insane?
What about your encounter with me? Did you join forces with me just so you could investigate me?
I'd already given up on the assignment by then. I only told the academy, so it came as quite a surprise when I encountered my erstwhile target.
Criminals do love to talk about coincidences.
Even though I ran into the Traveler by chance, I had no intention of providing assistance. You were the ones who decided to follow me and strike up a conversation after I left that tavern.
Now that you mention it, things did go like that. Is that enough to prove his innocence?
That's true. Alhaitham helped us out at Caravan Rebat as well. Maybe he's telling the truth.
I'm willing to apologize, if that's worth anything. I took the Divine Knowledge Capsule behind your back because I judged its existence to be a significant risk.
You know what
I felt that it would be best for no one to interact with it before it had been properly studied. After all, curiosity often proves to be the most dangerous thing in this land.
You should be well aware, Scribe Alhaitham, that curiosity can also lead you to danger and suspicion. Answer me this. Did the sages share any information about their project with you?
Have I not made myself clear? You and I are both distrusted by the academia.
Fine. Although you haven't completely proven your innocence, I won't...
As you wish.
Good. I'm glad to see you two clearing up your misunderstandings. And now you, Dia. I believe it's your turn.
Oh, sorry.
Dvorak,
Whatever the boys were
actor,
talking about must have been
watches
so
Fontaine's
boring that
story.
I spaced out. My situation is pretty straightforward. My employer, Dunyarzad of the Holmayani family, is friends with the Traveler. I had nothing going on, so I decided to return to Aru village for a visit. I was actually looking forward to a pretty exciting, but then I saw these two random guys in the middle of a pointless argument.
Is that all? Well, I will admit that definitely sounds like your stuff.
That's more like it. I missed you all so much, Candace.
Oh. Was that the toilet?
Whoa! What was that sound?
No need to worry. Now that you're no longer at each other's throats, please make yourselves...
Creatures?
Fighting in a sandstorm is not for the faint-hearted. Anyone without extensive training...
Yeah, just leave them to Candace. Don't worry.
The wind's died down. The Candace still isn't back yet, though.
When you put it that way, even I'm starting to feel a little worried.
Okay, this is the village chief. Interesting. I've been at level 45 for like 18 years. What is happening? Do you hear that transition from the in-house to the day theme? It's pretty cool. I see Candace has been standing in one place.
Candace, you're still fighting?
Yes. They just keep coming in waves.
Here comes another.
Leave this round to us.
It's been quite a while since I've seen the Flame Main, and
I'll be sure to put on a good show. Let's go!
Yay! Conflict!
Share my knowledge.
There is no escape. Ha! Ha!
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud.
This made her
Busted.
Here comes another wave. When are they ever gonna let up?
Quietly now.
The creature stopped appearing. Was that the last of him?
what we fought just now was probably the aftermath of the sand.
Well fought, everyone. No injuries, I hope.
Dad?
Huh? Who are you?
Ah, my apologies. I haven't had a chance to greet you yet. I had my hands full taking care of the village's elderly and children. I am the chief of Aru village.
Oh,
Everyone usually calls me Uncle Anpu.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Sorry for all the trouble.
Sir, I am also originally from the desert, but I have not been back for some time now. May I ask if such sandstorms are common?
I can't say they've always been common. Besides sandstorms, we also occasionally get earthquakes. According to an investigator who's...
Enough so... Irminsul's withering causes withering zones in the forest.
Everything in the natural world is inextricably connected to Irminsul.
Everyone in Aru village... speaking of which, why haven't I seen a single...
Village keeper?
Does your curiosity know no bounds? Village Keeper is how Aru village refers to mad scholars, exiled here by the Academia. Most of them are scholars who lost their sanity. The Academia believes that their crazed mutterings may have a negative effect on the psyches of other scholars. So, they're forcibly exiled to the desert. Though if you ask me, it's all a boatload of nonsense.
Tainari also brought this up before. Hypatia was also nearly exiled to the desert.
Alas, that's exactly what we've been trying to investigate, but no one in the village has ever seen them leave.
I've had encounters with those people in the past.
The Matra are the ones responsible for their exile. Now that you're no longer with them, are you trying—
Mock me if you will, but if you are guilty, I will eliminate you.
Oh, you're the former general.
Is it because you're reminded of Hypatia?
Oh, Hypatia.
Oh, these poor skull. But, is it really a good idea to tag along with Sino? You seem like you really don't trust him.
That's why this is a great opportunity to watch him. It'll be fine. They and the others are here too.
I'll be grateful for the assistance. Let's start by finding a spot to share what... Did
you know for good opera singing? For good opera singing, it's the beginning of a yawn. So when you think about singing opera, it says right there. When you're yawning, that's when your soft palate is raised the most. So Acacia. But when you raise your soft palate, not only do you sound like a Muppet, but that's also
Although I've sent myself into exile, I'm still doing essentially the same things as before. Do you still have any questions for me before we start our investigation?
Why do they refer to the mad scholars as village keepers?
One of my former subordinates told me that this title has its origins.
So again,
in
I'm a little
strange
yawny,
incident.
so.
The Academia has long exiled mad scholars to Aru Village. When mad scholars first arrive, they are as incoherent and deranged as before. Initially, the people of Aru Village greatly resented having to take in them. Aru Village was struck by the strongest earthquake in living memory. Seeing buildings on the verge of collapse all around him, suddenly, he noticed a mad scholar crouching in a corner, caressing the ground. Despite the powerful tremors that ripped through the ground that night, all the houses remained upright. After that, the people of Aru Village treated the mad...
The soft green light? A mad scholar protecting Aru Village? What do you make of it, Traveler?
It must have been Nahida's power. Only she could be capable of that. It's not... Yeah, okay. First of all, Tsuki, don't be a troublemaker. Second of all, the reason why chat is emote only is because of me. Because otherwise, I'm just going to talk to them. It's my fault. Because I can't stop looking. Otherwise, I just keep talking. So, it's actually my fault that chat is emote only. So, don't blame chat. Chat did nothing wrong. Blame me.
Paimon thinks so too. Actually, Sino, do you know if any of the
I
mad
really
scholars
miss chat.
continued to wear their Akasha terminals at Aru Village?
In theory, they would continue wearing them so the Academia could still monitor.
Oh, no wonder! Everything makes sense then!
If you are able to draw a conclusion from this one story alone. So, what do you make of the story?
That mad scholar's power likely came from Lesser Lord Kusanali. Lesser Lord Kusanali was actually the one who protected the village.
Really?
What? You don't believe us?
No. It's not so much that I don't... Lesser Lord Kusanali. The Academia has always placed far greater importance on the late greater... In addition, I've never heard any stories about...
No way! Nahida definitely exists! She's a... How should Paimon put it? She's a good Archon who's kind and wise. Even if she says weird stuff sometimes.
She also saved me once, not too long ago. We saved Sumeru City together in the not-so-distant past.
I've spent many years in Terra...
Good! Then you
That look in your eyes. How can this be? To think.
Alright, now it's our turn to put our skills to good, but easier said than done. Excuse me,
betcha.
are you here to... Huh?
By the sounds
Your
of
grandpa's
it,
dead.
A resident of this village.
My name is Isak. You'll help me find my grandpa, right?
Your grandpa doesn't exist anymore.
Is your grandpa a mad scholar?
Hey, don't say that. Grandpa is just Grandpa.
Is a mad scholar.
What?
The person you're referring to is not a local. Yet you...
Grandpa is just... I heard everything
Grandpa's
you said to the village
grandpa!
chief. Please?
Ah, so you're the one who is... I was planning to go out and take care of whoever...
Okay.
Oh, Haven wasn't kidding about much.
Sorry. I was only
Please
listening
help
in
him,
because I
Sino.
wanted to...
All right.
You can hear the that soft tone really represents the village. That's beautiful. It has a lot of pain in it, doesn't it?
Sino is super vigilant.
You're back already.
He just wanted to confirm something with you. Do you know a boy by the name of Isak?
I had a feeling he'd go looking for you.
There's that. Is that the Duduk? The Duduk representing Candace. It's interesting
Yes.
how she doesn't have a light
Although he
motive per
tried
se,
his
but the
best to
instrument
stay hidden.
represents her.
I still noticed him eavesdropping outside the window. He really... Isak's parents were both... Unfortunately,
I skipped too
it was
fast.
only a few years before his grandpa passed away. Later, an elderly mad scholar arrived at the village.
Oh, that's so sad.
However, the scholar was unkempt in appearance and incoherent in speech. One summer night, the oft mumbling and bumbling grandpa... So grandpa walked up to Isak and patted him on the head.
He even took Isak the next morning. Isak woke up and wanted to go find his It's said that those who saw the scholar claimed he no longer appeared to be crazy, but appeared to... Isak was thrilled that his grandpa was able to find peace and would follow him all the time, asking him things.
All this somehow just makes Paimon feel really sad.
Right.
Perhaps. Nearly everyone who lives in the desert has some form of hardship or regret. But even so, we must still continue on with our... It's also my reason for fighting.
Yeah. Maybe the people have always had a
Huh? What?
No, nothing. As long as Isak keeps his word and doesn't get in our way, we can take him along.
Perhaps you are more compassionate than I gave you credit.
Hey, Isak! Oh, it's you guys! We've cleared everything up. Let's go find your grandpa.
Let's go find your grandpa.
Really? Wow.
Your grandpa will be found safe and sound. No, how would I say that? I'd say your grandpa will be found safe and sound. Yeah.
All right.
Let's ask the local residents. Chapter 3, Act 3. See, Lena, you're over here telling me that I'm in Chapter 2. You lied to me. You gave me all this urgency. Chapter 3... Act 3, Chapter 3.
Excuse me, did you happen to see...
You mean the village keepers? When I was eating dinner the other day, I saw...
Okay. Did you notice anything...
Anything else?
Got me all worried.
No, I think that's all I have to tell you. Sorry.
Who the fuck? Why'd that guy just like peace out? I'm not even done half of whole Sumeru. You mean quests? You mean story quests?
The scholars that have gone missing.
Those eyes.
I'm doing my best. Those fierce eyes.
You look like
You
a
look like a real fighter.
Don't change the subject.
Right.
Right.
You were asking about the mad scholars. I think it's been a few days since I last saw them.
I'll get it done if I do 2 hours every day or every other day.
I'm not too familiar
It
with
won't be
what
until
goes on at
August
night.
anyway.
But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little...
Do you also think
Grandpa?
Grandpa?
Oh, hello there. You mean... He was actually the one who protected my house. I saw it with my own eyes. It still feels pretty surreal now that I think back on it. Well, whatever the case, I'll...
Gotcha.
Let's find your grandpa. It does help that I'm skipping. Well, I'm not skipping. I'm reading quickly. It helps that I'm able to actually read and not watch it like an interactive movie, which I never said I wanted to do. Hello.
Take it easy.
Oh, he's right there. Okay. Take it easy.
Sir, have you seen my grandpa recently?
Oh, well, if it isn't the last time I saw him, he was spacing out by the road as usual. I went and asked him if he'd like any of the... And speaking of my wife, she's still always complaining about...
Oh, thank you.
It was nothing.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's no good. Well, once you found him, come by my place again, and I've known you since you were very young.
He's like
so
12.
As far as I'm concerned...
Wow, what an... Okay, thank you.
Huh?
What's wrong, Sino? Did something happen?
Don't say anything for... Let's head over there.
King Deshret and the Three Magi. Chapter 3, Act 4. Chapter 3, Act 4. How many chapters in Act 3 of Sumeru? 4, 5, 6. Oh God. Question mark. Uh-oh. That's a lot of chapters. Shit. That's not right. That's not right at all. Oh, poopy. That's not right.
What are...
That's not right. That's not right. That's not right. I yeeted myself. I said 6 chapters. Well. This is so peaceful. This music is too gentle. Worship, no. Can you take me higher?
See if you can make out what they're...
Have you heard? The mighty King Deshret, the sovereign of our fate.
Yes, of course I have. King Deshret is the one and only true ruler of this land.
Ooh.
I've never believed in any other god. Still, you say he's coming back, but...
Haven't you noticed? The village has been getting more. Delavar was saying that many people also went insane just before the fall of King Deshret's civilization in ancient. Isn't it a sign of King Deshret's power that all the mad scholars have disappeared? If you ask me, they must have been chosen as the final sacrifice for King Deshret's resurrection.
Huh. Now that you say it, that does make some sense. Does this mean...
Exactly. Those city folks would...
Now, repeat everything you've just said from the very...
Huh?
Huh? Who are you?
My patience is running thin. You heard what I asked.
What?
Yeah, bro, this guy's something else.
Bro.
Just look at his eyes. One wrong move, and he's gonna...
Let's not get on his bad side, okay? I am no match for this guy.
Oh, okay, good sir. What is it you would like to know?
Tell me about King...
Well, I only know a few things from hearsay. I went for a drink the other day and heard others talking about
King
a rumor that the
Deshret
madmen
is
will
actually
disappear, and that King Deshret will return to this
That's
land.
King.
I'm not making this up. I swear. Hey,
Mm.
go on. It's true. It's all true, sir.
That's right.
We desert folk have had more than enough of those people at the academia. They keep sending us all their mad scholars and won't
Which is
let us
why
have
all
a
the
good
scholars
life.
are going crazy
Would you
because
wanna
they're
live
all
like this if you were in our
seeing
place?
the consciousness.
The radicals were even more thrilled than me when they heard the news.
Scaramouche,
We're
because they're
all praying for
funneling
King
their
Deshret's
thoughts
speedy return.
into him.
Delavar also said that once King Deshret returns to our side, it's only a matter of time before we conquer the...
Is that...
Seems like he's...
Got it! At first, please don't beat me up just for mentioning these...
The people here really like King Deshret, but dislike the Dendro Archon.
The academia is probably the true target of their hatred, though.
Where is this radical...
I haven't run into him over the past few days, so he
No,
I love how they're like, man, bro, what,
He's
sir?
really not
what,
here right
bro?
now.
What do you mean,
Sounds
bro?
like you're not too close with the radicals.
No,
Bro.
of course not. All we know are their names.
I have many ways to stop you from talking. And many others, so you'd best just stay home and hope I don't hear of you trying to contact. Don't do anything until I've gotten to the bottom of this.
Yes, got it.
That scared Paimon half to death. Sino is pretty terrifying.
Oh, good thing I'm not one of your enemies.
He didn't try to reassure us at all. It's like he's used to hearing that. Oh, Paimon bets lots of people have told him that before.
All the more reason for you to not get on his bad side.
I heard that.
Sorry.
It's part of being a Matra. The rumor we heard just now seems like a strong lead. But we need to check a few more places.
Maybe we could check the scholars' homes. Maybe we'll find something there.
Very well.
Yes, let's burglarize them.
I'm here.
Where's your grandpa's house?
Well, I can
We're
take
gonna
you
rob
there.
it.
Just follow me.
Take me to your grandpa's house. I'm gonna steal his stuff. Okay, go. Go!
Grandpa? Oh, he likes to be alone. Sometimes he stares at the sky in a daze, and other times he just pokes at the ground with his fingers. Every now and then, he yells out at the top of his lungs. So a lot of people are really scared.
Sounds like someone I know.
But he's a good person, really. I know he is. I swear, he's just like my real grandpa.
Oh my god, go. He likes to scream at the sky even though he lives in a cave.
Well, this is where Grandpa usually stays.
There sure isn't much here.
What's that smell? Sino, did you catch a faint whiff of incense?
No.
Incense?
No, Sino has
Don't
COVID.
say it's the same one as before.
It's definitely that one.
But are you okay? Are you getting dizzy or need to lie down?
There's a scent that you can sense.
A certain traveler here once passed out from that smell. Thankfully...
So,
Huh? You know him...
yes. Now that I concentrate...
Wait, surely Tainari did...
No need.
I can't handle the scent very well.
Did you first encounter this scent at Tainari's house?
No, it was in the forest where a scholar was meditating.
In the forest. From a scholar.
Let's keep looking for more clues. It'd be more efficient if we split up. But, is Isaac a clue?
Oh.
Grandpa's dead. Elemental sign. So I'm in it. Oh.
Time to go. Time to go.
Oh, it was the freaking mushroom? Okay. I found a mushroom.
What are you looking for, Sino?
Here it is. Take a look right here.
Paimon doesn't...
Although the traces have been complete from the size and shape, they belong to an adult male. The scent is quite faint, but still
But who would come looking for Grandpa?
We'd have to ask whoever lured him away with the...
Huh? So you can lure someone away with just a scent?
You get lured away by food all the time. You fall for that kind of thing all the time, Paimon.
Hey! What's wrong with...
Exactly. Most scholars, even deep within the clutches of madness, they still yearn for their...
No, so someone's taking
Grandpa!
advantage of their weakness? Huh. Still, why would anyone want to abduct all the scholars?
Is it to resurrect King Deshret?
Are the rumors really true?
That's the only lead we have so far.
Could the disappearance of all the
It's highly...
Please, you have to save my Grandpa. Grandpa's never done anything wrong. Please help him. Sounds like we better help get him back. Don't you worry, Isaac. We won't let whoever took him get away with it.
Let's head to Aru Village and inform Candace.
We didn't learn anything. Under my skin. I miss chat. I miss chat.
Right. The darker fabric definitely looks a lot better. That'd be my choice too.
We're back, Candace. We've got a lot to tell you.
Ah, welcome back.
Sounds like every...
Oh, damn!
You bet. So, everything go...
Reasonably.
I'll hate the...
We haven't seen him at all.
Huh. I saw him around
This
the
bitch
village
left.
entrance earlier and figured he was investigating.
Did you find out anything useful?
I have 6 more emails coming for you, chat, by the way.
I see.
Well,
So
if you're a
someone used
subscriber.
a kind of incense to lead the exiled scholars away from the village.
3 are Luna, and 3 are mine.
The resurrection of King Deshret? First I've heard of it. Far as I know, the kind of incense you just mentioned is only popular beyond the wall.
Uh-oh.
Scholars are fond of it, but as you can see, there aren't many scholars still studying around the... Not to mention making incense is a labor-intensive process. It seems someone from beyond the wall must have been...
Makes sense.
So what should we do then?
If it was any other day, that would be your next logical step. Didn't you say that the villager got his news from the tavern? Well, I also...
If Paimon remembers correctly, the leader of the radicals...
Ah, yeah. Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, Engur, the wide-eyed butcher, and Jabari, the duck-tailed, bearded... These guys have one thing in common, and that's being broke. The rougher life gets, the more they want to believe in King Deshret. Way they see it, King Deshret's resurrection is their only chance at overthrowing the Throwing all of Sumeru into chaos is the only way to change the way of life here in the desert. Anyway, that's my guess why they've chosen to become radicals.
Tia! You're amazing! You really know this place inside and out!
Oh.
No merc can afford to slack off on gathering intelligence.
Let's head out.
Now hold on, you're staying...
Why?
Aru Village is not a big place. Outsiders stand out here like a sore thumb. I'd bet word about you has already gotten out. The desert is unforgiving, so the way of life here is also a lot tough. Compared to you, mercs like me are just third-rate amateurs. I've got no actual fighting skill. I need to go around and ask some questions. Good, then we've got a plan. The Traveler and Paimon will go to Caravan Rebat with me, and we'll try our best to...
Alright, sounds like a plan!
This guy is too pretty. I don't trust him.
Well, here we are again!
Sounds like you're starting to get familiar with the area.
Paimon's amazed every time we see the wall of sun.
I know what you mean. I had the same question every time I walked this way when I was a kid.
So cool.
Also, why is this high wall here? And can a wall really block sandstorms? It was only after I grew up that I realized the wall of Samiel isn't just there to keep out the sandstorm. Sumeru is run by wise and mighty sages. To them, us desert, we're cheap labor, like livestock, but even if a child from the desert got the chance to obtain an Akasha terminal, almost all their requests for knowledge would be denied. The academic geniuses like Sataria are 1 in a million. The other children never get a single chance to try and rewrite their fate. Even though the academia know—
That's terrible!
I would tear down this wall with my own hands if I could.
Hey, Thea.
No, not at all. Besides, we're here to procure and—
Yep, we gotta catch—
Caravan Rebat is crawling with people, so be careful. Our mission started the moment we arrived. Let's go check out the tavern. Maybe we'll find—
Okay, chat. I'm gonna go take a nap. Thanks for hanging out with me on this stream. Sorry, I wanted to stream for longer, but Luna kept me up last night, and I stepped on my eye, and I just want to go rest my eyes. There might be another stream later today, actually, around 6 o'clock Eastern. It will probably be Genshin. So, thanks so much for hanging out with me, and you all are amazing. and I appreciate you. And either I'll see you later tonight on Genshin, or I'll see you later tonight on Dark Souls.
And I know just the tune to accompany.
But thank you for hanging out. Thank you for
wish to hear.
watching, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay. Okay. Bye. Bye, chat. Bye, mods. Thank you as always. Bye.